Hi everybody, thank you for making our first stretch goal possible. Your homestead at the shelter plain at the end of time is going to be a very cool and fun area to play in, and personally I look forward to fooling around with it. Now today I was going to tell you about our next stretch goal, which is going to be personality traits and talents, but instead our designers decided to come up with a little surprise. Behind me here we have Koen, our art director, and he's working on this piece of artwork which is representing a place called the Phantom Forest. And apparently the designers are ready to extend the Phantom Forest for every single extra 1,000 backers that we're going to have. So be sure to read about it in the update. Anyway, for today's update I wanted to tell you a little bit about how Divinity Original Sin rewards exploration. Every single Divinity game that we've made always made sure that if you started to walk off the beaten path, you were going to be surprised and find interesting things, and Divinity Original Sin is no different. Have a look at the example in the next video. Enjoy! If there's one thing we really like to do, then it is to reward exploration, and I want to give an example of that today. Here we're going to do a quest that we've actually shown already once at a trade show in Gamescom, to be precise, and this quest involves a bunch of soldiers who've been sent to investigate hauntings at a lighthouse. So we encountered the two soldiers, and they are asking us to actually go and investigate the lighthouse for them because they don't want to necessarily investigate themselves. They're a little bit of cowards. So we're going to accept and we'll go have a look at what's going on there. Now we're source hunters, and source hunters are known to be able to see the undead. Now that will probably be helpful since we're dealing with ghosts, and indeed as we approach the lighthouse, what do we see? A ghost, and he doesn't seem to be very happy. So we're going to talk to him and say, my friend, what's going on? And he tells us, well, I am the phantom of a murderer. And when we query him, we learn the story about the fact that he was the lighthouse keeper. And one day, out of jealousy, he actually caused the sinking of a ship. Yeah, and the reason he did that had to do with a girl named Desdemona. Sorry. So he killed a whole bunch of innocent sailors, and then he hanged himself. And so it's a pretty sad story, actually. So our two characters, we're playing in multiplayer, by the way. They can discuss the situation, and I think I'm going to think that he is pretty contemptible for having done this, and Scarlett will probably disagree with me because she's disagreeing with everything I do so far, and she's going to go for the more compassionate answer. And so our social stats of contempt and compassion are being modified as a result of this choice that we made. So we'll go back to our two soldiers there, and we have a choice here. We can tell them, well, you know what, you guys should have done your jobs, or we can tell them, well, we discovered something. If we would have taken the option, you should have done your jobs, we could actually claim the reward, and these two guys would be fired, but now we did them a favor, we told them what's going on, and they tell us, okay, well, we'll report back to Captain Lorne. Now for the cool part. I'm going to explore the beach that we've shown already a few times in our Kickstarter videos, and this time I'm going to travel west. Now there's absolutely no reason why I have to go there, but if I do, and I explore, and I combat the occasional enemy, eventually I'm going to discover this cave. And what do I find? An underground city, which goes by the name of the Black Cove. Now the cool part is that there's nobody in Sicile, that's the starting village, who is going to tell you about this. There is perhaps maybe one or two clues that you will find, but that's it. So if you don't explore, no Black Cove for you. Now, funnily enough, this place is actually filled with sub-quests, quests, and what we call gameplay boosters. So there's a lot of fun to be had. And it's an example of how we try to fill the world with things to reward you when you explore. So there's more than meets the eye.